What is up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. Today we're going to be talking about the Beneglow Nintendo Switch wireless controller. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. With that being said, let's hop into it. So recently I was hit up by this company to review this controller. Just to let you guys know, I am not getting paid or any kind of compensation other than the controller itself, because I feel like that is the best way to not be biased towards the company or against it. So with that being said, I'm just gonna hop into this video because this controller is actually pretty good for what it is for a Nintendo Switch Pro controller replacement. So if that's what you're looking for, we're gonna hop right into it. So you've got the Beneglow Nintendo Switch wireless controller, which looks very similar to the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but it's got a little bit of differences, and overall it works pretty nice. So as you can first see, there's this weird looking texture thing here. When I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be a little weird and uncomfortable, but I played about 5 hours with this thing and didn't really have any problems with it. I did not even charge it up all the way. I just took it out of the box and used it right away. So that is one good thing. Now it does have two sticks down here. It does quite resemble the PlayStation 4 controller or the PlayStation 3 controller, whichever you want to relate it to. It very much looks like that, but with that Nintendo Switch kind of Pro controller also thrown into it. You have the two sticks here, you've got the D-pad, you've got the A, B, the X, Y, you've got your home, your capture, and your turbo button, and then your plus and minus. Now yes, I did say this controller has a turbo button on it, which is really cool if you're into stuff like that. Then it also has an L1, an R1, and an L2 and an R2. Now, this controller is actually pretty nicely made, but before I get into that, I'm gonna mention that it does have removable D-pad inserts. So you can have the regular D-pad, you can have the circle looking one, and then you can also have this kind of circle one that also has the arrows on it. Now, I did use those a little bit, but I enjoyed the D-pad normal look right here. As you can tell, those are easy to pop in, easy to pop out, but overall the build quality is really good, because most cheap controllers you can like at least bend and they'll kind of creak or anything like that, but this one's really pretty sturdy. I did take it apart just to look at it, and it looks like any other controller. It does look like it has shock in it, but I didn't really remember it feeling it or anything like that. So it may not actually have shock in it. It may just be to balance it out. But overall, this controller feels pretty nice. Now, this is a lot cheaper than the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I'll leave the link below to let you guys see it. But overall, it's pretty decent. I figured it was not going to be this nice, to be honest. I kind of look at third-party controllers and can really tell if they're going to be quality and last a long time, or if they're just going to be controllers that you use 5 times and then you break the analog sticks or whatever it is. This one, I feel like it's going to be a good fit for that, for using it for over time. Now it does have a little extra plastic on these sticks, which could be an issue, but I never actually really noticed it while I was playing with it. But it does also have the 4 LEDs at the bottom, if you can see that down here, and it does have a USB-C at the top, which is good. It comes with a USB-C adapter cord, which is pretty cool, and it actually was pretty long. I want to say it was 6 feet, which is better than I expected. So overall, I really enjoyed this very much. The controller actually felt really good in my hands. I thought it might be a little too wide, but when it came down to it, it fit really well into my hands. Now, this does work with PC, and I want to say it said Xbox One and PS4, but I didn't try that. I might try it and comment below in the description and let you guys know if it does work or if it doesn't. But for what it is, I think this is definitely a pickup if you're looking for a wireless Pro Controller replacement. It is a little cheaper and it doesn't have the motion controls, but I think if you're looking for a second controller, this is definitely going to be a good one. I'm probably going to play with this one or my Pro Controller, to be honest, the most, just because this one kind of works out well for me and kind of reminds me of that PS4 feel, so that's also really cool. It has a little bit of a long trigger pull on the back, not the bumpers, just the triggers, but that's worth getting used to. I have an Xbox One Elite controller that has really short trigger pulls, so I think that's why I noticed this, to be honest. But overall, this is a really good, solid, third-party controller. So if you like this video, comment below and let me know. If you're into Switch controllers or Switch accessories, let me know that as well. If you find something that you want me to review, comment or hit me up on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or any of the social medias and let me know what I should pick up. Now, with that being said, don't forget about that Facebook, that Twitter, that Instagram, that Patreon, and that Big Cartel. I did recently add Patreon, and so that's kind of something that I think is pretty cool. If I can use it to buy more things to review on this channel, I think that's definitely what I'm planning on doing with the money if I get anything. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. But most of all, have a good day.